it's one person who's stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback.
My hatred is toward the NFL. Not really the people that book the halftime show. I'm mad at the people that hired the that booked the halftime show. I feel like y'all should step in. Y'all done threw 11 Super Bowls in New Orleans, man.
An affiliation to Jay-Z in some sort of way. Y'all be thinking that y'all can disrespect and violate.
The news broke that Kendrick Lamar would be the featured artist at the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans, which sent the internet and the hip-hop community into a frenzy. However, not everyone was pleased, especially since Lil Wayne, a legend from Nola, was passed over. Fans and industry insiders are furious, accusing Jay-Z and the NFL of disrespecting New Orleans and outright ignoring Weezy. The drama doesn't end there, as some speculate that Jay-Z is exacting revenge on Wayne for their previous disagreement. And just to make matters even more ridiculous, Drake has reportedly responded to the entire situation, leading some to believe Jay is plotting to assailant against him. Let's dive into these reactions.
It looks shady. Jay-Z, it really looks like you is putting your middle finger up to both Drake and both Lil Wayne. And I don't know why. Because you got songs with both.
So naturally, Nicki Minaj was among the first to express their outrage over Jay-Z and the NFL turning down Lil Wayne. As you may already be aware, Nicki never backs down from a challenge, and if you've been following along, you know that she believes Jay-Z has been hatching a scheme to ruin her career from the beginning. This time, however, she doesn't hold back. This time, she calls Jay outright mean and spiteful, going so far as to accuse him of persistently prying into other people's affairs. Nicki posted on X having everything in the world get still vile and bitter, disgusting. The ugly, Laffy-Taffy alien that Nicki is referring to is probably the president of Roc Nation and Jay-Z's right-hand woman Desire. Be happy, EIG, and keep being an effing happy ninja in the rap and women's businesses when you get the politicians and the police. You're excellent, though. Go Perez. Nicki went after Desiree after she had previously accused her of plotting against her and of paying for Megan Thee Stallion's streams. Oh, and Desiree is also a former FBI informant, but that's a subject for a different video. Nicki didn't stop there, though. She also attacked Jay-Z for allegedly punishing Lil Wayne for his previous problems with the Cash Money Young Money crew, saying that denying a young black man would he rightfully put into this game for no other reason than your ego and your hatred for Birdman Lil Wayne is being punished by Drake and Nicki. Nola, the GOAT was delicious, Lil Wayne. Wayne's longtime mentor Birdman entered the chat and demanded respect for his squad when Eminem persisted in getting 50 Cent to come out. Birdman wrote, "These ninjas are effing me out." Nicki Drake Small Wayne Myon CMB. The hatred of Gladys is real, and I'm going to make these ninjas respect us. A Louisiana rapper should have been chosen in place of Kendrick Lamar. Meanwhile, Louisiana native Bowie Badass went on a tirade on X, writing, "All of you acting like y'all cool with how they playing it for the Super Bowl, the most cultural city in the USA. New Orleans, it's a smack in the face to every hip-hop master Pete Birdman, a legend from Louisiana. This indicates that they never intended for you to enter the building in the first place because they are still attempting to lock it. I don't respect it since Super Bowl 22 was held in California, where artists were free to perform as they pleased. It was a fantastic spectacle. However, now that it's in Louisiana, no Louisiana legends are permitted to perform." Master P was among the first to say Lil Wayne deserved that halftime show when talking about him. While Master P gave Kendrick credit for recognizing that K-Dot has been doing amazing this year and deserves to be recognized, he also made it apparent on Instagram how he truly feels. In essence, Weezy asked, "How are you going to have the Super Bowl in New Orleans and not let the hometown hero shine?" Before going on to explain why Wayne, whom he views as a straight-up great, deserves his flowers, especially in his own city. NFL was tagged by Master P. LaToya Cantrell, mayor of New Orleans, and Jay-Z wrote a salute to Kendrick Lamar for performing at the Super Bowl 59 halftime show. Well deserved, he's one of the hottest musicians in the world and currently has one of the biggest songs. As an ambassador of entertainment in the city of New Orleans, I have to agree with the fans that Lil Wayne should also be included in this celebration. After all, he's a native of New Orleans and one of the greatest hip-hop artists alive. Let's not miss this cultural moment in the South. Cameron and Mac had a slightly different take on this and directly criticized Jay-Z for his disdain for Lil Wayne. During their discussion of this subject on their podcast, It Is What It Is, the duo said that although they both thought Kendrick should be the star of the show, Lil Wayne was the obvious choice. They also accused Jay-Z of being a jealous and insecure person, bringing up Wayne's previous conflicts with Jay-Z and implying that Jay's decision to have Kendrick headline the Super Bowl is payment to Wayne.
And listen, I love Kendrick Lamar. I love the pop-up. I think he's one of the top artists of this generation, period. Hate the selection. It's in New Orleans. You don't get Lil Wayne. That's what we doing?
Yeah.
Listen, you don't get Lil Wayne in New Orleans for the
Hot
Super Bowl.
Boys.
Not just Hot Boys, Cash Money. All the songs Lil Wayne's done, whether it's Blink 182, there's no reason why Lil Wayne should not be performing the Super Bowl. There's one person who's stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's that? Who's Lil Wayne artist? Drake.
Yeah,
this is
hating at this age is crazy.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. It's ridiculous. Like Mike, this some hip hop. You probably don't know what's going on, to be totally honest with you. So we'll school you behind the scenes. Lil Wayne not to be performing in New Orleans for the Super Bowl is egregious. And it gotta stop. It gotta stop. Mike will tell you what's going on later. It gotta stop, bro. It gotta stop, man.
Yeah, and I'm doubling down on that. Hating at this age is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
I love Lil Wayne.
It's wild, bro.
Man. I work with Lil Wayne. I love him. Great dude. Great dude.
And this has nothing towards Kendrick. If anybody deserved it, Kendrick would deserve it. But there's some backstory going on.
Yeah.
While Lil Wayne is not performing the Super Bowl.
Right, I can dig it.
Yeah, that's sad. That's so sad. Yeah, that's like really sad. Like, come on.
For real, bro.
You're that insecure, man. Like, come on.
A former Cash Money singer is another individual who chose to voice their opinion. However, the juvenile chose to target NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell with his ire rather than placing the blame on Jay-Z.
Everybody want me to speak on this Super Bowl situation. Look, I'm mad about the situation just like y'all, man, but, my hatred is toward the NFL. Not really the people that book the halftime show. I'm mad at the people that hired them that booked the halftime show. I feel like y'all should step in. Y'all done threw 11 Super Bowls in New Orleans, man. Y'all have yet to put a hip-hop artist from New Orleans on the damn Super Bowl. Sure, y'all have put artists on the Super Bowl back in the days. Al Hurt and the list goes on. Not too many. I feel like every time y'all come here, y'all should have somebody from our city on the But this time it really hit hard when you don't have Lil Wayne on the show. I don't see how the y'all don't have Lil Wayne doing the halftime show. Somebody that has a whole bunch of hits and somebody that really deserves it and somebody that can bring out multiple artists of all genres. Think about it. So this goes to you, Roger Goodell. You need to get it right, man. You coming in our city, sucking up our culture and making up all this money and putting all this bread in your pocket, putting all this bread in other people's pockets and leaving us dry, hanging us dry. You gotta stop.
Rapper Hurricane Chris from Louisiana conveyed a similar message in a video that he posted on Instagram with the caption, "We must demand respect or lose everything we love." Big companies are trying to erase our history and use us for money play. They know how to turn us against one another by feeding a few and starving the rest. While I'm willing to defend my faith in you, Drake's career appears to be over. The Instagram account that Drake follows posted a photo of Kendrick with Jay-Z, along with the announcement that Cott is headlining the Super Bowl. They paired that post with Drake's track 30 for 30 Freestyle, where he talks about Hups plotting to shut down his reign. Then, in response to the chat, they discussed Kendrick's announcement about the Super Bowl. If you know Drizzy, you know that he's convinced there's some kind of conspiracy against him going on behind the scenes. Drake US never imagined that he would be speaking from this angle, but I'm not sure what else you could have expected, given that the higher-ups have united in a group with plots to stop my run and send me a message. And guess what? Drake liked this post, indicating that he believes Jay-Z is scheming to harm him. However, fans believe that Drake is the one who is becoming paranoid about these so-called higher-ups when he is supported by Universal. Lucen Granger, CEO of music, is the epitome of what it means to be in the music business. A fan on X asked if anyone thought Drake wanted to be the victim and whether or not his ego had been damaged to the point where he believed that Jay-Z or the higher-ups were trying to hurt him. Another fan said that Drake wanted to be noticed and asked how long he would continue to play the part of the Karen with tears. Taken a break from social media and music to reflect on his actions, but he persists in trying to elicit a reaction. When Kendrick retaliates, he portrays himself as the victim. What do you think about the controversy surrounding Kendrick's performance at the Super Bowl halftime show? What do you think about Drake's suggestion that he's being targeted by higher authorities? Please share your opinions in the comments section and be sure to see the following video.